As always, don't forget to check the video description down below for the best prices on parts and tools I use in today's project. Today, we've got this e70, so 2010 BMW X5, and I'm going to be showing you how to do the valve cover. I'm going to be doing a quick overview. There is a video I'll link below in the video description. It's like a 26-minute video. It was really good, but I found some things that were a lot easier, so I'll make sure to add those in the quick overview so you don't have to go through the hardship I saw this poor guy go through. So let's go ahead and check it out. Okay guys, and also just kind of give you an idea, I'm making this for guys who work on cars. Maybe you don't want to watch a 26-minute video also, so this should be really helpful. This is where I'm at. First thing we're going to do is going to be covered up here, and I got the order of how I took stuff off. You're going to have this piece right here, and basically you got these little 13s, and you just like a half turn, and you're going to go along. So you got one there, you got one back there. You're going to just turn them half, and then you'll be able to pop that up. Then I believe I had this little piece right here. You got a 10 and a 10 over there, and I think there was like a Torx bit, but mine was broken off. But anyways, that'll come off. We got this guy right here. Again, you got those little 13s. You'll pull that off, and you can see along the edge where I did everything. We got this kind of like support bar, and that's a 15. You got a 15, 15. Take that out. Your support bar will be just sitting right across there. Go ahead and pop him off. Next, the little cover, well, you don't have one on that side, but you got this little cover. I just leave mine off, but it's what is that? It's like a T something, I don't know. It's an Allen, maybe like an Allen 4 or 5 or something. So you can take that off, There's one in the back there. Go ahead and pull your cover off. You should take that oil cap off. Also, that'll help. Then you've got this little wiring guy right here. He sticks on there. There's a little tab. You kind of push down, slide forward. Do that on both sides. Kind of get that out your way. Then the air box. All right. So first, you're gonna take this tube off. You'll have a little hole down there. It's a little plastic hold down, and it's right here. Mine was already broken off, but you're just gonna take you a little clip remover. I actually just used a pair of side cutters. Took the side cutters, just kind of grip, pop up, and then you'll be able to slide that tube out of the air box. Next, you're going to take the air box off. We got these little clips, just pop your clips off, pop that up and out of your way. And the air box sitting down in there, you can see there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 little guys that just sit down into these little rubber guys. You'll pop that air box up and out of your way. That is probably like a 6mm or a flathead. Go ahead and loosen that up. Take your top air box, set them up off the way. Got this little connector. Your connector, I just took a pick. Where is it? Yeah, I just took a pick. You kind of pry that little thing back, and you'll just pull that connector out. Now, next thing we're gonna do, I'll just grab one of these so I can show you, but you probably know how to do this. But you got a ignition coil. Basically, this thing's plugged in, this thing is snapped down. You snap up, pull your wire out, and then try not to break this thing, but you're gonna twist and pull. You can grab and pull from here. Sometimes that's the best way to do it. And then this thing will pop up and out of our way. And next, we're at this little motor right here. You want to disconnect that. And this is the first part of the video where I saw this guy kind of struggle. And what he did is he took an inverted 8, and he had a 3/8, and he grinded it. All you gotta do is take a 1/4 inch inverted 3/8. Looks like that. It'll fit right down in there and get right on it. And then we've got some Torx guys right here, and then I believe it's a T25 right in there. You're gonna loosen up on your worm gear a little bit, and then this guy should pop right out. All right, y'all, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna disconnect all these electrical connectors. And the way you do that is I would take a pick, go ahead and just kind of get behind there, and you just like pop one side down, and then go through all 6 of them. And then once you got all those clips out of your way, you'll be able to pop this up and out of your way. And then I'm gonna come to this connector, and I'll kind of show you what it looks like. Oh, sorry. So you're gonna get behind it, and if I can do this one-handed without losing that clip, and you can see it's kind of, there you go, it's kind of coming. And maybe I can just go ahead and pop them out with it just lifted up. Yeah, there we go. And then that way I don't have to reset that clip in there. But now when you go to put it back on, it'll just push and snap on. So now once we've got all that, we'll be able to take this and kind of set this out of our way. You can, if you want, zip tie it off to the side, and we're starting to get some clearance here. All right, and here we are, last part of it. The other thing I didn't mention is I believe I also took off that wire right there, and you can actually just push and pull. I think the other one I used to pick, but I was kind of demonstrating what you do over there. So go ahead and take that off, and then I just kind of zip tie this off to the side. And then the guy in the video, I'm just taking his word for it, said 19 bolts all the way around, including the 3 in the center. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. And just kind of give you a better view, this is a new one I got. I'll leave a link below in the video description. I've heard a lot of guys say, oh, don't get aftermarket. I picked this one. This one was $120 and it had good reviews. There were some with really bad reviews. So it's kind of on you. If you're doing this job and it's a headache for you, then you may want to dish out the, I think on eBay it's $450 for the BMW one. Kind of up to you. I think from BMW it's like $600 or $700, but I'm taking my chances for 120. I actually filled out a little application thing. I jumped through Amazon's hoop, and it was like $140, and they gave me they gave me a $140 gift card, so it was actually kind of free. So that was pretty sweet. But anyways, all these bolts all the way around. Oh, it's important I tell you about that pipe too. It wasn't that bad, but. So anyways, that's your bolts all the way around, and then the 3 in the center. They didn't give me that 10, but that's just the 10 that came out of the old one. And oh, looks like we're missing a couple, so I'm gonna have to try and get them out of the old one. But again, who cares? $120. This pipe right here, the best way for me to tell you is with my right hand, I took a flathead and came right up behind it and pried, and then with my left hand, I grabbed a hold of it and pushed. And then I was able to pop it out. I'll show you the little squeeze parts over here. I'm gonna have to climb up in here. You're just gonna climb up in here, and but that is it right there. This is what you'll be working with, and you're gonna squeeze these 2 right here. Squeeze and get out. Flathead behind this, finger on this, and it'll be sitting up on there like that, and you'll be able to take it out that way. And these, they look intimidating, but they're not really hard to get to. There's one, I can even show you, back. It's kind of hard for me to get a good shot on it, but anyways, they look intimidating. They're not that bad. There's one right in the middle in the back, and then there's one right in this corner, and I got to it pretty easily with the different extensions. Again, all those are inverted 10s. For the easy ones, I just took a long extension. For the harder to get to ones, I just had this little, I guess like a 2 or 3 inch extension. And then for some of them, I used one of these longer ones. So that's the extensions I used. That's it. Not too bad of a job. If I run into anything else, putting it all back together, I'll let you know. Oh yeah, and then you'll just kind of pop it, and let's see how easy this thing comes off. If I have trouble, I'll show you what to do. Okay guys, so I just got the valve cover up and off, and I left it here to kind of show you what I did. I got this wire, just be careful you don't break anything, but I got this wire up over here, and then I had this back corner sitting in there, and it was sitting like this, and I kind of turned it, and then I was able to lift the back up and come up off of there. So that's kind of a general idea of what I did to get it off. Also, I took the center caps, here they are. I took these center caps off. I mean, not caps, but they're your little like spark plug shields. And what they do is they sit down in there, they got those 2 little holes. I took those picks, right? I got like a 90-degree and a funky one. And you stick the pick in the 2 holes with 2 hands and squeeze together. You'll see it comes together like that. And then just kind of twist and pop those out. That'll give you a little extra clearance. The other thing I did was those 10s that were sitting down in there, I took a pair of pliers and pulled them out, because it'll just be sitting in there like that. And like that guy's video, Mine didn't just pull out with my fingers, so I was like, I'll just leave them in there. But it was a booger. Probably took me about 20 minutes getting that valve cover off. So took that pair of pliers, just grab on, and they just pull right out. So that's about it, y'all. If I run into any other issues, I'll let you know, and I'll see you then. Okay guys, real quick, this would have saved me probably about 15-20 minutes taking it out. There's a little bracket, it goes right here, it's two T25s, and I set it right there. Yeah, this little guy, if I'd have just taken that off, it'd have saved me probably about 15-20 minutes. So going back in, it was like super easy. You're gonna want it to be easy to make sure the gasket is like sitting up in there the right way. And let's see, can you hold this real quick? Yes. And then I'll just show them putting it back in. It looks like we could do it with one person. It just comes on down through here, and let's see what we got. It came out really easy. Uh-oh. Oh, my caught on something. Alright, see, straw me struggle there for a second, but what I ended up doing is with my left hand, I was holding it over here, my right hand I was holding up here, and the thing that seems to make it drop down in pretty simply is you kind of, let me get an illustration here. We'll use this guy right here. So you got him, he's kind of coming down in like this, and you kind of get him down in there, and then the valve cover is going to come up against this piece right here, and you're just going to kind of push up against that wire piece, and then it kind of drop down in. So that is it. Either way, like I said, it's about 15-20 minutes trying to take it out with the bracket that was on over there. This is what it looks like over here. It's this bracket. So taking that bracket off is going to make it a whole lot easier. So, and hopefully you're someone who works on cars, because if brakes are super hard for you, I would not attempt this job anyways. So if you got this far, you should definitely be able to put it back in and all that. So if I run into any more issues, I'll let you know. Okay guys, that's it. As we see, car's running. Got our new Amazon valve cover on, and there is no more whining. So that's what took care of it today. I did some reading online. Another thing could be like the solenoid, what is it, the Vanos solenoid, those things right there. I tried replacing those two, that didn't do it for me. I read another thing about a guy replaced just this what was it, this big circle back here, and I believe the actual recall they did, and you can check your car and see if it's under recall, but there's a like some kind of EGR system right on the back of the engine. They'll replace that, and that was done to this car, which means it was probably winding before they did that, and it took care of it, and then it came back again, and it was the valve cover. So just a little bit more about the issue, but you can read up. There's a lot of stuff for the E70, or for this engine, this 3.0 non-turbo. So anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Hey guys, real quick too, just wanted to verify, it's been like 3 days. That noise, the whining noise, would do it half the day, but not half the other day. So when I initially put that valve cover on, I wouldn't know if it was fixed immediately. It's been 3 days since, and it is fixed. No oil leaks so far. A couple of the reviews said, oh man, it started leaking oil in 2 months. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Easy way to get around that is just get a good quality valve cover gasket for this car. I was like, who cares? I'll just throw it on there if it's bad. I guess I'll be doing it again. But yeah, a lot of people seem to have good reviews for this one. So that's it. Thanks for watching.